Hi, hello everybody. This video was not on my plans to film, but I recently saw a video that said that the Scarlet and Violet base set is one of the worst sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. And overall, I think people just seem to think that the Scarlet and Violet base set is not a good set. It's not worth collecting, it's not worth investing in because it's just not worth a lot or the art's not very good. And I just don't agree with that because I've taken a look at the Scarlet and Violet base set, and I think a lot of the arts are pretty fantastic. I have a good amount of them on my wish list, and a lot of them, and I guess it's because people have this idea that it's not a good set, are really affordable. And I really love that for me and for you and for all the people who like to collect beautiful, Pokemon card artworks. So I thought it would be fun to just go through the set and take a look at some of the art. I will be honest, I don't collect the common cards that you see here. I think the artworks are great. I think they're really beautiful. I just focus a lot more on full arts and IRs and SIRs. Although the only time that I really focus on commons and stuff is if we're me and my fiance and I are collecting for our Pokédex binder. But yeah, not these really aren't my jam. So they're still good though. Like they're still beautiful. If you are thinking about master setting this set, they have great artwork. Like look at this Ralts. Actually, this Ralts is in my Pokédex or in our Pokédex. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. So I feel like one of the reasons that this set doesn't get a lot of love is because its value is so low compared to other sets. If you look right here, it says $532 is what it would cost you to finish this set up. And maybe that's not what investors like to hear, or if you are investing in Pokemon, you don't want to invest in a set that doesn't cost as much to finish. But I think that's great. From a collector perspective, being able to finish a set if you want to do so for about 530 bucks is pretty amazing. I just wanted to get that out of the way that I'm not really into collecting common cards, but the art is really good. Like that Florigato is really good. Toad School, he's kind of grown on me. I wasn't a fan. I thought it was weird that he ran on his little spindly legs, but it's really good. That Growlithe card, look at that. Beautiful. Common cards have really beautiful art. Anyways, okay. So now that that's done, these are the SIRs, but I want to talk. Oh, I want to talk about this first. I think these are considered the rarest cards in the set because they have 3 stars. Yeah, they're called hyper rares. I don't particularly care about these cards, so I'm not going to talk about them very much. The value of the set is not in these for me. Okay, here we go. All right, this is a list of all of the IRs in the Scarlet and Violet base set, and this is from ascending order. So it's going to go from the cheapest card all the way to the most expensive card. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, yeah, so let's just get started. Bombardier. I have this card in my wish list. I think it's so cute. Isn't that cool? Also, I really like to read. The reason I don't collect Japanese cards is because I like being able to read what is being said on the card, and I always get a kick out of like some of these what are they called? Some of the names of the moves that they have, like Knick Knack Carrying. What is that? That's so funny. Hot Bite Super Spicy Breath. It's really funny. This is a side note. There is an XY promo of Salamence, and I really want to collect it because the attack on it is called Attack of the Goons, and for some reason that just makes me giggle. It makes me laugh. Anyways, I think this Bombardier card is really good. It's not a popular Pokemon, but it's a really good card. And I think that is the case with a lot of the cards in this set. And that's why they're so cheap. You can get this card for $3. You can get the Scovillian card for $3. I actually have this card in the Pokedex binder. I think it's good. It looks really great in person. A lot of these look so great in person. Um, yeah, the cloth. It's cool. Look, there's 3 cloths in there. You get 3 for the price of $3 and 60 cents. It's a good card. It's really good. Not my personal favorite, right? Not all of the cards have to be my favorites, but it's still a good card. Toad School. This one is so funny to me. I think I've said it before in my previous videos. I love dynamic cards. I love when the Pokemon are like moving and doing stuff. And this guy is moving and he's going. I don't know where he's going to, but he even has the little lightning in his eyes. So he's determined to get to where he's going. And I like it. I think the colors are really beautiful too. Squovet. I talked about this one in my cute Pokemon cards under $5. Look how cute. Look how cute he or she is. There's also the really cute little Pokemon magnet over there. So, yup, think it's a great card. Very watercolory. Not my favorite Sandile card. There is another one that I think is a bit better. However, I did take a good look at this in preparation for this video. And did you guys notice that there is another Sandile in the back, and I'm pretty sure that's Cacnea's? That's pretty cool. Didn't notice that. You can also, if you look close, you can see the reflection of the rest of the desert in his eyes. Tell me that's not amazing. Who is this illustrator? Nurikabe? I really hope I didn't butcher that. It's so good. This is a really good art. Again, I still like the other one better, but in terms of just artistically, this is a great card. And it's $4. It's $4. Can you believe that? Dolive, this one's on my list. I think she's cute. You know, she's working hard for those olives. Little Dolive. Palmot also talked about this one. I think it's a great card. I really love this guy's face. He's just like, what the heck, dude? What are you doing? Why are you sleeping on the job while we're working? Also, I just noticed it's all three of them. Did you guys know that? Palmy, Palmo, is it Palmo? And then Palmot? That's a cool card. That's a really cool card. I think I want it even more now. That's a great one. Mabostiff. Guys, this one's a connecting art with an SIR, I believe. I'm sure we'll come across it in a little bit. Isn't that cute? Look at that. You see the sandwich, especially if you've played Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. Look at that. You got to have a little bit of a connection with the Mabostiff, right? He's so cute. He just wants to be a good boy, you know? Oh, so good. Clauncher. This is a great card. I really love the cards that have like this blue hue. Also, look, there's a Skrelp. I didn't know that. I didn't notice that. You guys, this is so cool. It's so nice to like get a close up of the cards. I looked at these in preparation for this video, but like just getting a closer look and spending some more time on it. Wow, that's a great card. It's $5. Isn't it amazing that the Scarlet and Violet base set you get beautiful arts like this? And they are relatively very affordable compared to other ones. Not that those other cards aren't great and beautiful and worth collecting, but these are such low cost and you get really good art. I can't agree and think that and say that the Scarlet and Violet base set is just a terrible set. I don't think so. Look at this. This King Gambit card is so sick. Look at that. It has all of his evolutions. It has the, oh gosh, I don't know the name. I forgot it. I know it's one of them is a Bisharp. One of them is something else. I've forgotten. I'm so sorry. But it has all of the evolutions. That's pretty cool. And he's just a little mafia leader. That's cool. $5. $5 for that card. Okay, I will be honest. I know that this is a connecting art with the Spidops and it's an SIR. I am not a fan. This is probably my least favorite connecting art out of all of them. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't like it very much. I also don't like Tarantula. Just, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon. But did you notice that there is a Scyther up there? That's pretty cool. So again, just because it's not my favorite doesn't mean that it's not cool, and it is a connecting art if you collect those. Let's see, moving on. Starly. This is very reminiscent to me of the Rookity card, where it's just a bunch of Rookities. But this is, I think, a lot more Starlies, and they're eating some. I think it's Persian berries. I think it's great, you guys. That is a beautiful card. I just keep look at that. There's a couple flying. They're in the branches. They're eating. Yeah, it's great. It's a little family of Starlies. That's great. Don Dozo. This is a great card. My fiance actually really wants this card for his personal collection. Did you see or did you notice that there are like three Tatsugiris here? Wait, actually, maybe just two. Yeah, maybe just two. But here's the yellow one, and here's the orange one. It's very majestic. It's very cool. Very reminiscent of the Whale Lord card, but less derpy and more like, yeah, like, do you see the water? I mean, the light reflecting off of the water in this card? Look at that. This is great. There's so much detail in this card. It's a great card. I was about to curse. I'm so sorry. It's a great card. All right, moving on. I have this card in my collection. It's a beautiful card. It's because I also have the Ceruledge card. Is that in this set? Let me look. I don't think it is. No, it's not in the set, but I have the Ceruledge. And then because of this, I had the Ceruledge and wanted the Armor Rouge. This card is so good. It's so nice. Guys, the colors on this are so beautiful. You can see the sky. There's a bunch of these houses. I actually don't know what he's doing. Is he hiding? Oh, he's hiding from the rain. You guys, he's hiding from the rain. God, I gotta spend more time doing this. I'm just realizing this now as I'm filming. Looking at these cards really close up really shows how beautiful and intricate some of them are. This one's so good. He's hiding from the rain. It tells a story, you guys. How can the Scarlet and Violet base set be one of the worst sets when the artwork is so good. It's so freaking good. All right. Wiglet. Guys, I don't like Wiglet, but you cannot tell me that this card isn't a really good card. There's multiple Wiglets, right? There is that a Toxapex or a Marini? One of the two. There's another Skrelp. Look at the Love Disc. When is Love Disc getting a card, by the way? I know she sucks in terms of battling, but she's a cutie pie. She's cute. There's a Psyduck. Again, the water, there's a wave here. It's very clear, very blue, very vibrant. It's on a beach. There's a Slowpoke butt right over here. It's a great card. I This is another card that's on my wish list. I really, really want it. And also the Wug Trio, I think is like $1.20. And how much is this card? It's $10. It's $10. I can't believe it. I'm not saying that I want these cards to go up in price or shoot up. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying you can get a card that is this beautiful and intricate and has so many like other Pokemon in it for $10.92. Probably more like 11. But that's great. This Pachirisu card, I love this card so much. Again, I haven't been able to get a lot of these just because I've been focusing on purchasing other cards. But this is such a good one. Did you notice that the electric current between their cheeks is a heart? Tell me that's not freaking adorable. It is so good. And there's more Pachirisus in the back. Oh, it's a good card. It's a really good card. I really hope to purchase a lot of these in February because the price on them is just so good. And I want to start focusing. I actually got a lot of more expensive cards, nothing in the triple digits, but kind of like in the 50s and 60s this month. So next month, I want to focus on getting the cheaper cards. And a lot of these are on my list. A lot of them. They're so good, you guys. Look at this Fido. I know it, and it also, the Doxbun, I don't know what set it's from, but it's like in my head, it's a connecting art because he's also surrounded by pastries. And so I want to get the Fido and I want to get the Dachshund, but this Fido is he's just a cute little guy. And he's looking at all of these little pastries and then you can see like you don't see him, but you see his reflection in the window and he's just looking so longingly. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. And look at his attack, springy and flop. It's so cute. I have this card. I made it a point to get this card because I got the Hound Stone and I really, really wanted the Greavard to put right next to it. This artwork is so this illustrator Soso it's either Sao Sao or Soso, whichever. I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but I had to I was so impressed with this art because it looks like crayon but also colored pencil, but it's also just so detailed and it's amazing. It's an amazing artwork. I actually had to look this illustrator up and see all of their other cards. They also did the Gengar, the very very expensive Gengar. Is it the VMAX one where he's like, you guys know, but that big Gengar. I think it's that same illustrator. An amazing artist, amazing. But this card's great. Greavard looks so cute. There is the Gengar, there's a Banette, there's a Ditto, there's a Ghastly, there's a Drifloon. I'm pretty sure that's a Banette. There's a little Pokeball. This is a great artwork, you guys. How much is it? It's $15. That is amazing. That is amazing that a card with this much detail and the fact that it's telling a little story that he's just there at home playing with his toys, it's great. I also have no idea what this word is, gamboling. I actually thought it was misspelled because I thought it was trying to say gambling. I did search it up. It is a real word. I've just forgotten what it means. But yeah, beautiful card, you guys. Beautiful card. Next one, the Slowpoke. Okay, again, I'll be honest, this is not my favorite artwork. But it's still a really good card. And I actually think lots of people do like this card. I've heard when I go to shows, I do hear some people ask about it. Also, Slowpoke's not really one of my favorite Pokemon. That also might be it. But it's a great art. It's a great artwork. Very detailed. Very cool. The Riolu. Now, if you're talking about telling a story, this one's pretty good. He's working out. All of this stuff is messed up. He has a Lucario poster in the background because that's what he's aiming to be, and a Medicham in the back, even though you only see half of it. Yeah, the pillows are torn up. These these things are all messed up. The blue is very striking, and then it's also like contrasting with the yellow. Beautiful card. It's so good. It's $23. This is one of the more expensive ones. Oh yeah, I guess the Slowpoke is also a little bit more. It's 21 bucks. Still good. All right, you guys. The connecting art. The connecting art makes this set for me just so good. It's the Ralts, all right? It's just a little baby. He's with his owner. They're moving into a new house. Very cute, right? And it's good. Like, there's boxes around so you can tell that they're in a new place. And then you go to the next one. It's the Curlia. And then the stuff is out, and the owner now has a baby. So the Curlia is just kind of looking over, like, oh my gosh, look! Did you notice that the baby is wearing a little Curlia? What is that called? Like little pajama? Look at that, right? Not only that, you see all of the green and the toys here. You see there's a little Ralts right there. You can see pictures in the background, and I think, is that the dad coming to serve soup or food? Yes, there's the little look, the marriage thing, the marriage poster. Sorry, marriage poster. The marriage picture from the previous one over here is still in here. These are good. These cards make me want to curse. That's how good they are. It's, oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna get to the final one in the connecting art soon, but here's the Drowsy as well. This is the most expensive IR. I can appreciate the art of this card. It is not my favorite. It's a little too kind of like funky and weird for me, and not in a bad way. It's just, it's not like, I wouldn't get a lot of joy looking at this card in my binder, but I know a lot of people do because it's very funky and like, whoa, what is this? Looks like a painting, right? It actually kind of looks like a painting to me that would be in a museum. Yeah, it's a great card. It's really cool. And Drowsy is like right over here, just like, you know, doing drowsy things. And those are the IRs, guys. I Tell me that those arts weren't fun. Tell me it wasn't fun just to go through and look at all the IRs and appreciate how good the IRs are. And not only that, look at these prices. $3, $5, $3, $6, $8. This is a good set. This is a good set. It's probably not good from an investor perspective, but as a collector, the artworks are fantastic and the cost is fantastic. And that's great. That makes me very, very excited to buy these cards. Okay, we're gonna go to the SARs. I'm not a trainer collector either, so this card doesn't do anything for me. Isn't that crazy that these are SIRs and they're $3 to $4? That's insane to me. Because what I do know about these cards is they're very textured. The SIRs are always very textured cards and they look very beautiful in person. So while I am not a big fan of the Iron Treads, and I am also not a fan of the Spidops, I know in person these cards look great, right? And here's the connecting artwork to the Tarantula. There's the little butt of the Scyther. So again, if you're a fan of the connecting artworks, the Spidops and Tarantula, you can get them both for less than $10. That's pretty good. There's a penny, again, not my favorite. Another connecting artwork with the Mabostiff and the Arvin. It's a good one. It's a really good one. The Mabostiff is so cute. I prefer the Mabostiff over Arvin, but it's a great artwork. I actually like this Great Tusk card. I know a lot of people don't, but it does make sense, right? Like in terms of what Great Tusk is, he's going through the desert, just walking along. There's a sandstorm in the back. I think it's great. I think it's a good one. $8. Going down, going down. Okay, the fact that these cards are SIRs and they're so low is kind of crazy to me. This Koraidon's really cool. I really, really like this one. I like this one much better than the one where he's sleeping. I think that one's a promo. But you see the Dedenne here just kind of running along, and he's just, Koraidon doing Koraidon things, just walking along. Pretty cool. And he's in all his glory too, because he's like standing up. It's great. I think it's a great card. Very colorful. Lots of green. Here's the Miraidon. It took me a long time to realize that he was looking at a Dachshund. I thought he was just kind of being nosy and kind of like looking inside the apartment. But yeah, no, there's a little Dachshund there and they're just like communicating and talking. Probably. I don't know. That's a pretty cool card too. This is one of the trainer cards that I really like because it's so comic booky. It looks really good. I cannot remember for the life of me who Miriam is, but this card is really nice. I'm not gonna collect it again. Like I'm not gonna collect it, but I can, again, this is one of those that I can really appreciate the artwork. It's very nice. It's very good. There's also a little Pikachu in the back, so that's pretty cool. And this is the number one card in the Scarlet and Violet base set. It is worth the most money, and it is the final connecting art from these two right here, the Ralts, the Curlia, and then the Gardevoir. Oops, get out of here. And the Gardevoir. And in this one, I've seen this card in person, you guys. It is beautiful. The texture on this thing is insane. Now look at that. She's grown up. She's helping with the knitting. They're older now. They're grandparents. The Ralt's little, what is that called? the little plushie is still down there, and like the house is a lot bigger. Not bigger, but it's like greener, and there's, plants in the background. There's more pictures. Did you guys see that there's a little Curlia drawing from, I'm assuming, their daughter? Oh, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. What a great connecting art. I think I my favorite connecting art is the Tinkaton one. I just think it's super super cute. But the Gardevoir one with the Ralts and I think this one's so good. And it tells a beautiful story. Like I think this one really like is so good at telling the story of what is happening between the Ralts and the Curlia and the Gardevoir. It's so good. I am not surprised that this card is worth the most, but what is surprising to me is that it's still $52, where other cards, other like SIRs and other sets can be like 100, 200, 300. Again, I do not want the price to jump to that, but in order to get this beautiful connecting art, I think it's going to cost you maybe a little over $100. I'm not saying that that's a small amount, but it's really beautiful. Like it would not surprise me if it costs more. And that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to review the Scarlet and Violet base set. I think it has a lot of good things going for it. I do not think it's a bad set. I'm not saying that this set is the best, but I am saying that it's not the worst. And I just don't want it to get as much hate as it does because it's a good one. It's a really, really good one. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much if you hung out with me the whole time. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.